Hello Capricorns and welcome to your August 2023 reading. So I meditated on your energy and here is the first, what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So that means that what is being addressed energetically here is the aspects of you, because we're not all one thing or another. We are much more complex than that. But what is being addressed is the parts of you that maybe are not so 100% on your security, worth, value, capacity to accomplish anything, that kind of inner knowing that you are within a world that is supportive and backing you up and that you're enough and so on. So this is the aspect that will be having the spotlight on this month. The second card that I have is the Two of Swords with the Ace of Cups. So, if you would be like this, you would have no problem taking a cup. Oh, here is extra love for me. Of course I'm worth it. Of course I'm going to take it. That's why this is the first chakra and this is the second. This one has to be whole in order for this one to flow freely. We have a hard time receiving love when we don't think we're worthy. That's why it goes like this. So here, Two of Swords, there's going to be this month kind of an assessment of what is my truth about my worth and about that cup there that is floating over my head that the divine wants to give me. It is in the hand of the divine, that the divine wants to give me in whatever shape it takes in your life. Just a simple state of being, which is the most empowering one, or from something else outside of you, and so on. Then the third card, I have the Queen of Swords in reverse with Death in reverse. All a question of perception. My perception will be transformed. This is what this says. This says, your perception will be transformed when it comes to being able to see your worth and value, but also the love that is there for you. Under that Queen of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Well, there's another decision. It's like if you would have these two energies at the same time in your life. Sorry about that. So this one is wand, is stagnant. It's not moving. It's even transformed into a kind of shovel or a hoe to work the land. My energy is that. And this one is all excited into the new, passionate, free. It's like two completely different attitudes of how I bring my fire when it comes to my garden. Here under it, I have the Empress, all about unconditional love and abundance. Not a garden that is still, not so satisfying if we look at this guy's face. But here we have the wheat and the wheat and the abundance of Venus here. There's no limit to what the Empress can receive. Unconditional love and abundance. So when that love comes, am I gonna look at it, not so sure about it, or am I gonna go towards it, with enthusiasm? It all stands with, here I have Justice in reverse. And Justice is Libra ruled by Venus, that seventh house in astrology. So when it's in reverse, we have this deep core belief, let's say, that the world is unbalanced. Maybe in my ventures, in love, in my human experience, I've lived so much injustice, unfairness, that cup I'm looking at it. Two of Swords. Under it, well, the Two of Swords and the Ace of Cup, of course, we have enthusiastically going, arrows of love, Eight of Wands, serendipity, making one move, the universe makes another one, and we're dancing together, growing, and bringing our energy forward like that. And here we have a little leftover of another 7. But at least it's in reverse. So maybe I'm not actively doing it as much, but there's still a part of me that believes it. Okay? And that's the disempowerment card. That's when our mind is, is not helping us. Our mind is disempowering us. It's the thief in the night. It's I'm so sure I'm going to get screwed that I kind of push it away before it happens, or not even attempt it because I don't feel that I have the swords able to, make it happen. So I'll sabotage, or I'll just not do it, or I'll convince myself that it's not possible, and so on. But at least this is there. So here we have a real crossroad in a way, okay? Not as much as two different opportunities in front of us, but two different ways of perceiving what is in front of us, and therefore having complete different results or experiences. Under that I have the Hangman. And the Hangman is always asking, look at that from a different angle. Look at the injustices in your life from a different angle. Did they happen because you disempowered yourself or you sabotaged yourself? These are very linked because maybe you didn't work on your own garden or anything like that. But the Hangman is always asking of us to kind of look at things from a different angle. And it is also Neptune in Pisces. And in there's, your ruler, Saturn, that is in that 12th house of the Hangman. So, of course, the energy will be there, asking you to look at what belief, way of doing, pattern needs to be sacrificed, needs to be transformed. And in your case, it might be a way to perceive things, how I perceive things. Under that, I have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and that's Jupiter in Capricorn, with the Five of Pentacles. So this is kind of, at the end of the month, you will not juggle as much, that's like releasing the juggling, because we cannot be enthusiastically building something if we think the world is unbalanced and will get screwed. Ultimately, we cannot receive an Ace of Cup. We cannot receive, growth and abundance and fairness, because that's what they believe. So, of course, that creates a juggling when it comes to me investing myself, me using my mind, chisel, and my willpower, hammer, to carve my reality. How I am grounded here. And how I am grounded, how I bring my mind and my willpower will determine the pentacle. But what determines how I use my mind and my willpower is determined on how I perceive what is in front of me. So I cannot perceive it from a standpoint of powerlessness. So this is kind of what is going on. Let's clarify this for you, my beautiful Capricorns. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Capricorns, for the month of August 2023. All right. Okay. Show me the Queen of Pentacle in reverse. Why is the Queen of Pentacle in reverse for Capricorns? Okay. So here is kind of another choice here again, okay? And we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Seven of Cups. And here a bit of the Four of Cups, okay? As I'm saying this, the Three of Pentacles is kind of fell on the side here. So, you know, when it comes to my capacity to build my reality, what I want to create here, if I'm like this, there might be a part of, well, in the past, what I created did not give what I wanted. So I might start doubting here in the, you know, I put this effort, I get this. Why wasn't it balanced like that? Okay. So when it comes to my fulfillment, happiness, here I have to, my serenity, peace, inspiration, you know, like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I love. This would be my wish fulfilled. I could be a bit lost with old wounds of things that didn't work, that weren't balanced, that kind of obstruct my vision of what is possible for me. Let's look at that Seven of Pentacles and Page of Wands. So you might feel, because we are, you know, entering Leo's energies, Leo's gate and all of that. So there's this much more fire happening. So what am I doing with my fire? Am I being just waiting, or am I moving forward? But in order to move forward and really have a great impact on my reality with this energy, I need to have this cup of water so that I am not lost in projections and waiting and disempowerment, but my energy is really backing me up, okay, so that I can really move forward. And here we have the Moon in reverse. What was hidden will come to the surface. The parts of me that believe this and this will come to the surface because it will be confronted with that action. Okay, so when something of a, let's say, a higher vibration is being brought, everything that doesn't fit with it will be showing its head up to be addressed. Here is the Ace of Cup, and here is the Magician in reverse. Do I just passively let things roll and see where things are going and question it? Or do I actually, because in order to be in my power, I need that cup. I do need that cup. I need that self-love that's going to rebalance my reality, Venus, so I can receive it. In order to receive Venus, you need to have water within yourself so she can freely vibrate within you. That Seven of Cups is Venus in Scorpio. When Scorpio did not finish cleaning his old wounds, and instead of vibrating in the water, It pulls up all of the fears and the projections and the old wounds, and then it blurs our view of what is possible for us. So let's look at that Two of Swords for you. Ooh, that was kind of, yeah, I have to choose between here. If I just take the first ones, Three of Pentacles, not Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Knight of Pentacles. So right away we have Saturn there. Okay, so this is really your ruler, and it's you in a sense, like, okay, am I going to limit myself to what I've known, putting just this as being the only thing that exists? And that's that can be one of your downfalls, Capricorn. Or do I allow this vibration of peace, serenity, inspiration, creation, and be guided by that into what is possible for me? Let's look at that Eight of Wands. Yes, because see, the old cycle where justice was in reverse can be finished if you take that cup. Here I have the High Priestess in reverse, because you really need to listen to her. If you're not listening to her, you'll be sabotaging yourself. Or how you can sabotage yourself is by not listening to your higher self, your intuition, the part of you that is still connected with the divine on the other side of the veil. What is this? Here is your choice again, that things will be balanced, or that things will be exactly like they've always been. Been there, done that, nothing changes, the universe is always in reverse. Hangman. So this month, this is going to be a decision, kind of, you know? Yes, you're going to understand it. Here. That's good. Let's look at the Death and the Whoop. All right. Page of Pentacles. Temperance, divine timing. This is what I want. This is what I desire. What do I want? What do I desire? I don't want this. This needs to be clean. This needs to die. What do I want? What am I carving? This is like the title I gave to Sagittarius. What am I carving exactly? If I carve from this stance, this is what I'm creating. And even if I am loved and valued unconditionally by the universe, I'm the one in power. I'm the magician. And that's going to be my reality. But if I carve from this standpoint, this is what I desire, I attract, I have the power of it, then that's what is going to appear. So that's why here, the juggling, all the times where maybe I felt I wasn't enough or I was abandoned and I got hurt by it and all of that. Now it's the time to leave that behind and let it die, because you don't want this to influence your casting, your carving of every thought backed up by an energy that you're putting into this world, giving you the results. So here, you. Let's look at that Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So no more dancing between, I know the universe can be balanced and generous, but I don't believe it. Time to kind of open up, to trust a bit more your worth, your value, your capacity to make your reality, your life, your worth and value into what your soul knows it is. Not based on the experiences you had before. Here's the Sun. bringing back, here's the Leo season, bringing back, taking that cup, making the choice to take that cup. Maybe during Leo's gate, you're going to actually make that decision. Here's a cup, Capricorn. It's going to change your reality, how you perceive it, the opportunities in front of you, how you're going to invest yourself. Do you want the cup or not? So, it's a big decision this month. Some of you, it's going to be like purely inner work, but you're going to see the results out there. Others of you, this is actually an offer, and you're wondering if you should take it, an inspiration or whatever. And your decision needs to be based not on the unfairness, the unbalanced results that gave you heartaches and pain from the past, but more on empowered position of this is what I'm carving. So, on this, my beautiful Capricorn, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, in the bottom, there's the website. You go on there, on the services, you pick your type of reading. It's very user-friendly and easy. This month I will be off for 2 weeks, but the readings can be booked before and after that little needed vacation. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on new moons and full moons, I ask the universe to give you back in the way you need. On this, my beautiful Capricorns, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.